Hello everybody, welcome back to CCLP5. I just finished in the previous video Fahrenheit Frenzy and now we're on Rundown Railroad. Okay, so these blocks do not appear to be on traps. Just picked up a red key, not sure if I'm really supposed to. And this again feels like a level, a really similar one 2 levels ago or something, where you want to uncover dirt so that you can later push blocks around. Okay, so I'm just gonna, well, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Okay, so I think I recognize these walls. I'm not sure why there are so many recessed walls. Am I maybe like pushing a block here and then turning it around? Or, okay, I think in the future I'm gonna push a block here and then onto the trap button, which suggests that I should do this, leaving these recessed walls available. Oh, and we have a Sokoban. Okay, so I need to bring out 4 blocks. How do I do that? I do like the usual thing where you push this one up, then I waste 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Except I can't push this one either, so that will leave me with 1, 2, 3 blocks only, right? So, okay, it's on that. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. But actually, do I need all the blocks immediately? Okay, 2 would give me access to the red key, except I don't know how these are hooked up, so... Yeah, okay, I need to hit down. I need to hit all 4 of them down at the same time. Okay, but it's symmetrical, and the only way you get anything out of here is by doing this, right? It's just... I can't use any of these blocks if I push this to the right. Okay, let's see. This one is useless no matter what. Is there any chance of me getting this block out? Like maybe if I'm... maybe it is possible. If I do this and then this and then... Okay, now I'm actually able to push this block from the side. So now I think it's just a matter of putting all the blocks in their positions, which looks okay to do. It doesn't look so hard. Yeah. We can just do it like this. Push that to the side and then push this one down. Okay, so it looks like this level has a Sokoban theme. What's going on over here? Let's uncover this dirt and... Are we just like looping around the whole train, so to speak? Can I even? I think I hit some recessed wall when I entered this room, so I can't. So, okay, then I'm pretty sure I'm pushing this up, but do I want to hold down this trap? Probably. Yeah, if we push this block to the left right now, we're never going to be able to push anything onto this trap button again. So that makes me think that I'm trying to do this. Oh wait, have we already been here? I think the first time I was here, I missed the fact that there's a thief here. Okay. And there's even more level sections. I think before we do anything in the inside of this train, so to speak, I mean, I think I know where the walls are from. Yeah, before I do that, I should uncover all the dirt just in case I reveal something. Except it's just revealing that I need to approach this from the other side. Or maybe I push this block into the bottom. But right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to approach this from the right side again, so I can't really afford to do that yet. So let's see what this is all about. 3 portals. Does pushing this block to the right ever cook the level? I don't think so. Is this in fact the whole puzzle? So, let's see, reverse reading order means this thing's here and then I go back down there. Okay, so right now... Yeah, okay, this is the entire puzzle. So let's see, I'm trying to push blocks up and down. I think pushing them up is quite easy from where they are now. Pushing them down is less easy. Let's say I start by pushing this one up. How do I then get in a position where I can push other blocks downwards? If I go up here, that will lead me there and then back down there. I'm not sure that's what I want. As I said, I think the difficult part here is pushing blocks downwards, so maybe we should start by solving this block and pushing it to the right. Yeah, I haven't solved it the whole way through, but this seems promising to start with. Oh wait, there's even 5 buttons. Wait, I didn't realize that. Okay, 4. We're using this block then, I guess. But right now I think I'm in a position where it's not so difficult to push blocks downwards, right? Can I go down here? Oh, in fact, I can't even get to this square at all anymore. Yeah, okay, this isn't right. Okay, before I restart, I'm just gonna see what this section is. So I think I'm supposed to do this. Now I have funeral blocks. And I'm not going to get this chip, I'm instead going to see if I can do more stuff with these blocks. Okay, so clearly the only thing I can use this button block for is this. And now I can go even further here. Okay. I have even more blocks, so I can push this block to the left to unlock this block, which probably just gives me extra freedom. And that would let me blow up this bomb. But maybe I want to blow up one of these upper 2 bombs instead. I'm not sure. But like, why else would this be here? That's the only thing that's making me think I want to do this. Okay, so was there a way to get even further down? I'm not sure there was. I need some keys before I can get there. Oh yeah, okay, there's a thief, so I can go even lower. Okay, here I guess I'm pushing blocks out of the way and finding a path through everything. So do I want to push this to the right, or do I want to push this block up? Also, do I want to bring blocks out of this room? I could push 2, but I don't necessarily want to. The question I'm having here is whether I'm trying to keep these blocks like in a state where I can still push them, or if I'm just trying to get them out of the way. And maybe if I go above the train, it'll give me some clues. Oh yeah, so I do want to use as many blocks as I can later on. Assuming we're not cloning any bugs. So like if I push this to the right, then I immediately can't use any of these blocks. Which makes me think this is the safer bet. Yeah, that looks right, because I can even use this block on the right side. I think every block is still usable currently. Isn't this a type block? No, it's not a deadlock. I push this down and to the left. Okay, every block is usable, but seeing that there's a button here suggests that I need to do that room later, and first go ahead and do this, which looks relatively easy. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so we get this chip, and now let's try to solve this room so we can push this to the side. I don't necessarily want to push this one already, although in order to use these blocks I'm going to have to clear up some space here. So maybe I do want to push this. Oh, I could also push this inwards. But either way, I think I need more space here in order to do much, so if I push, yeah, I think it's safe enough to do this right now. Just push that over there. Okay, now that gives me a bit more space, I believe. Yeah, so what I can do now, which I couldn't do before, is do this, and now I have room to fit one more block here, which is pretty helpful. So let's just use that immediately. And yeah, at this point every block is very easy to push, so we just need to think about how to pack them into this room. And now I'm realizing maybe this was a mistake, because I'm not seeing how to pack these all. How do I get a block here and a block here? It's not possible, is it? To fit both these buttons? Yeah, that seems to be impossible, so we didn't do that part correctly. That's fine though. Let's just try it again. Yeah, so let's just go down here. Let's try this room just straight away. So again, we are forced to start by pushing this up, no other moves. Yeah, this is all forced, all forced, all forced. We're not actually forced to push this into the bottom. Let's see if there are some alternatives. So another option actually is to push this block to the left twice. Like no matter what, I feel like I really need to clear up some space here and make it possible to fit one more block here before I can do anything. Maybe pushing this block left twice allows me to loop around in a way that lets me do that. I don't see how. Is there any way I can fit another block in here? I mean, it's all coming down to, I feel like I need to push one more block to the side, but if I push the top block to the side, we run into the situation we had before where it's impossible to get a block here and a block here at the same time. Can I fit just one more block here? Okay, you know what? I might have actually messed up even earlier in the level, so let me just think about the first few moves I did and just check that it's really all forced. And so again, if I push this to the right, these are all blocked, so I'm confident in that. Pushing this to the right doesn't make any progress, so this is basically forced. Only move, and only move, only move. Okay, but I'm not forced to push this block all the way into the corner, so maybe that's where I went wrong. Okay, how different is this situation? So is there a possibility I'm pushing blocks out of this room and then back in? There's no way I'm pushing another block in here, right? What I mean is, like, I do this, and now, of course, we have a ton of space here, so it's easy enough to solve this. But there's no other way out of this area, so I don't believe that's it. Yeah, it's not that, so it's not like one of those trick questions where the answer is there is no solution. It definitely should be solvable just how I see it right now. Yeah, again, my confidence is really high that this is right, and that this is right. You know what I've just realized? If I do this and this, then when I push this block over to the right, like this, I actually have enough space to push this over, and now I can start by pushing this to center. Okay, this is much better than I had before. This is much better. And in fact, I think I'm immediately in a state where every block is like mobile, very easy to push wherever I want, so okay, at this point I just need to think about the order in which I push everything into position. Okay, and I believe an order that works is I start with these two, 1, 2, then do the bottom ones, 3, 4, 5, then top ones, 6, 7. I believe that will all work. So yeah, we start by pushing this into place. Okay, so it's not totally trivial to do it, but should work, right? Maybe we should rearrange this to make a bit more space, like this. Yeah, now how exactly do I do this? Maybe I didn't get it 100% right, but I think it's true that I need to have a block here before I have a block here. Because if I block here, then how do I solve these two buttons? Which is exactly the issue I had with my first attempt at this. Once a block is here, I can't possibly hold both of these buttons down. So I need to start by doing these two. I think that's all true, which seems to force me into the order I picked earlier. So I think what I said earlier is actually 100% true. It has to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the last 4 don't really matter, but these 3 have to be first. Let's maybe start by doing this. And now this top block is a bit less in the way, because that block in the top was kind of annoying. Okay, I think actually now we want to push these 2 blocks around. Okay, so now this block, and I guess also this block, is easier to push around, and yeah, okay. Okay, I think I've solved the Sokoban. Cool, that was a tough one. Yeah, so those are the 3 first blocks. That's really important stuff to get right, and I think the rest is simple. Let me just do this one again real quick. That seems to work. Okay, now, yeah, just push these into place. Nice. Okay, what else is there in this level that I haven't faced yet? So, I think the main thing, so there was this area to the right here which required some keys, so I'm not going to do that yet. The other thing that I'm sure I did wrong was this room. So let's think about this. So now I already know that this is all there is to this room. No, except we're probably pushing another block in from the side, so that's not even true. Can I just like get to this portal real fast? I mean, I could if I start by doing this. So that also forced me to push this, but maybe that's alright. I wanted to explore the rest of this stage. Oh, I don't like this. So some of these are gonna have buttons underneath them. This one does. I would guess it's these 3, because it often looks quite nice to have them all next to each other. Yeah, it is these 3. So okay, the goal is to kind of hold all these 3 buttons down and push a block back here. And in fact, I think I want to solve this room first. You know what, I'm completely struggling to think about how these teleports are going to operate and what they're going to do. I don't really believe that I can do this without just brute forcing it, so it's going to be brute force. Okay, now again getting to the left teleport is kind of tricky because we filled this one in. Maybe I just cooked level by pushing this one when I shouldn't have. Oh, actually, yeah, that can't be right. Okay, yeah, as I said, I'm really having a hard time understanding how these teleports are going to behave, so I'm just going to more or less brute force it without thinking about it. So let's again start by doing this, because that seems like a reasonable start. So the thing is, I do actually need to push a block up for this teleport at some point, which... Or can we partial post to get it here? No, we can't, because we're not getting a block there. So I do need to push this block up kind of early in the solution, but in a way that doesn't restrict me from being able to push this side. Let's actually go all the way to the right and push this and just again see what happens, because I find this impossible to understand. So now we want to go here, I guess, and push this to the side. Yeah, okay, as I said, I find it impossible to think about this, but at least I've got the solution now, and I can just look on the video I made to replicate it. Okay, so that still leaves this room, which I haven't solved yet. So I think here the difficulty comes from getting these all in the top row. Like, okay, I basically am forced to do it in this order, right? 1, 2, 3. So let's start by doing this. And now I have to somehow push a block to the right, which is easier said than done. How am I ever pushing a block here? Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about the fact that I'm pushing a block to the left of this room. Okay, then maybe it's not so challenging. Hold on. So that solves that, and yeah, now we can just push this into position. Yeah, I just completely forgot that I'm pushing a block back. Okay, that's solved now, which probably corresponds to these. Nice, so we get a green key, and we saw the green key was, the green door was over here. Okay, is this a new area? Have I seen this before? Not sure that I have. You know, it kind of looks like I'm pushing a block up through here. Oh, this is... No, I've been here before. I've been here before. Okay, then what haven't I actually seen yet? I feel like I've seen most of the like easily accessible puzzles. Maybe there's something... Yeah, I think there's something down here which requires a green key. Hold on. So let's solve this one again. And again, I don't really see why it matters that I push this to the left and then the other one into the bomb. But if the block is there, then that's what I'm going to do. No, wait, this isn't... Okay, I thought for some reason there was a green door there, but there isn't. Okay, but we have a block here, which is more evidence for my theory that we're pushing a block up through here at the end. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can get this chip using that. Okay, but we've already seen that. I'm looking for a new area that I can tackle. And that new area... By the way, how am I getting this chip? How am I getting this chip? Using this block. Okay. Mystery solved. Except... I'm not sure. I guess I did something wrong in this dirt place. Okay. Yeah, was there actually anything new? Okay, let's just do the top carriage and push a block along and see what happens. Yeah, I'm just gonna solve this part as I did before. Oh, hold on, I do actually get one more block. Does this have something to do with the extra chip I saw somewhere? So this block is the one that is used over here. Okay, we're not pushing a block through here. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense, I think. So, yeah, so basically I think I'm using this block and trying to push it all the way to the right side. Is that actually possible? So as long as I only have to push it up once? Yeah, that works. Okay. And that will go onto that trap button. So now I believe both these traps are held down. They are indeed. Have I seen blue key yet? Oh, I didn't even realize I could enter this room from the left. Well, maybe I couldn't before I picked up the green key, but okay. Then... Yeah, that kind of solves the mystery. This chip, that is a chip we pick up using this block. And... that just leaves this chip where... Okay, I'm just gonna like look at my previous recording and replicate the solution, and I'll see you back when this is solved. Alright, I just solved this room and I've collected every chip now. But have I done this yet? Is this held down? Is there like any... I guess it is. Yeah, I think that button, that trap corresponds to these buttons. Okay, good. So these should all be held down. And that's probably going to lead to... Oh, that's odd. Ice skates. Alright. But I can't just push this. I mean, what's that hint really going to be? It's going to be the passcode to level 140? or what? Well, let's just move around. I guess I can't really cook the level by just exploring. Oh. Okay, so it can't go this way without losing the skates. Meaning that I needed to push this differently. Whatever. That's that level beaten. Cool level. I mean, I really liked the difficulty of some of the Sokobans. Not too hard, not too easy. I felt just right. That was by JB Lewis. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one where we will tackle Apocalypse WoW.